So here is my exam mini video for prompt 6.2, and I chose the Trailer Park Boys. So first off, the relationships. Julian, Bubbles, and Ricky are all friends, along with J-Rock. He's kind of like the outcast friend, and then Mr. Leahy's the park supervisor, which tends to get in their way. So Bubbles usually goes to J-Rock for some stuff, so because Bubble likes to build stuff. So J-Rock can get him some supplies. So Bubbles promotes the transcription of J-Rock. J-Rock getting the money from him can usually do something to help out Julian later on. So J-Rock promotes the transcription of Julian. Julian stops the transcription of Mr. Leahy getting in the way of all four of them. And Mr. Leahy stops the transcription of Ricky. He usually does the illegal activities. So Julian is able to stop Mr. Leahy so his friend Ricky can kind of do whatever he wants. So just a little biology. So Ricky is a representation of a transcriptional activator that would cause Steve French the mountain lion, who is Bubbles' friend because Bubbles has a lot of cats. Um, so he's a transcriptional activator that would allow Steve French to have a normal number of eyes. If Ricky is stopped by Mr. Leahy, Bicoid will repress caudal mRNA of the Ricky activator from being translated. This means Steve French will only have one eye. And then if Ricky is not stopped by Mr. Leahy, Bicoid won't repress caudal mRNA of the Ricky activator from being translated. This means Steve French will have a normal number of two eyes. So here's what it looks like if everything works. So Bubbles promotes transcription of J-Rock. J-Rock promotes Julian. Julian inhibits Mr. Leahy, which in turn cannot inhibit Ricky, so Ricky is transcribed. So let's look and see if there was one mutation. So let's pretend that there's a mutation on J-Rock that's inhibiting him. So Bubbles would promote the transcription of J-Rock, which doesn't happen, obviously, because he is a mutation. So the transcription of Julian can't be promoted, which means that he can't block Mr. Leahy from not blocking Ricky. So Mr. Leahy is actually able to block Ricky and inhibit his translation. So now let's see if there was a double mutation. So let's pretend that J-Rock still has a mutation, but also Mr. Leahy. So we'll go back to the beginning. Bubbles would promote the transcription of J-Rock. Obviously, J-Rock is mutated again, so he can't do anything. So he cannot promote the transcription of Julian, which doesn't actually matter because we would need Julian to block Mr. Leahy, but Mr. Leahy is mutated anyway. So it doesn't matter that he can't be blocked. So he is an X2, which allows for transcription of Ricky. And here are my citations, all the pictures, and then the course.